Alright, titled Depot Maintenance Terminal Department Data Item Description and Integrated Logistics Report 80739. Description and purpose of the depot maintenance of the list of repairable items, tool that required with the depot maintenance, all requirements, items, areas such as the quality of the inspection, special skills, space, and facilities, and time standards are included in this study. The approved date is 81 January 1st, 17. The operation primary responsible AMCMI. GTIC and Giddy up applicable not specified. Application in relation to data item description contained with the format, content, and preparation strictly the data product generated with a specific discrete task requirement delineated in the contract. Data item description supersede DIS 1815. Approval limitation applicable forms and AMSC number A4609. Preparation instructions. Reference document. Applicable issue for the document side of the hearing include with approval of the date of the dates applicable the amendment. The provision shall be specified in the contract format. The depot maintenance study format shall be indicated in each appendix description. Content depot maintenance study shall contain the following appendixes. Appendix A, list of the repairable part items of generation breakdown sequence, including applicable national stock number, failure rates, listing of the shop areas, the typical depot affected by each line item pertaining to special remarks shall be included. Appendix B, cross reference. Appendix A, listing. Appendix A, items and part number sequence. Distribution statement. The distribution statement approved for the public release. Distribution is unlimited. Depot maintenance, the description and purpose of the depot maintenance study is used to determine the manpower, skill for the tooling, and the space required for the depot support. Preparation instructions. Appendix C lists for the include the quality of the common and special tools required for the depot maintenance. This shall consist of the following: complete description of all of the tools, testing, handling, including required for each operation area, identified with the alphabetical with the noun name, stock number, the manufacturer's number, the sufficient identifying number. Items indicated above shall be justified with the operation performed, and each item shall be described. Listing of the item shall be keyed for the suggested shop layouts, identification, location where items is required. 10.3.4 Appendix D outline quality of the requirements of the product assurance program necessary for the depot maintenance with the given the material to identify the acceptance and inspection equipment required for rebuild of each of the hardware items. Specifically, any special equipment reliable to maintain nuclear hardness assessment, testament, the demonstration, evaluation during maintenance. See outline here in program procedure that include inspection, contractor furnished material, other income, and material provided detailed inspection requirement for each hardware item for serviceability inspection criteria for the process inspection, final inspection. Appendix E, information recommendations space for the facilities requirements support the depot maintenance of this shall consist of the following. Preparation, structure, and layout clearly delineate square feet of the area required for the major operation of the shop of the supporting common facility of the total overall area. Contractors suggest the layout of the drawing scale of 1/8 of an inch equal to 1 foot. Supporting facilities serve with electrical power outlets, high and lower pressure air outlets, etc. Indicated with each of the outlet and facility source. Special maintenance area with such environmental control for the area that indicates suggest layout of the justified indicating the items are requirement of the special area with additional tolerance. Special requirements make such mandatory with the degree of the control permissible tolerance shall include indicate for listed environmental control areas specific scale of the techniques of the suggested shop staffing organizational key of the shop layouts for the indicated with the operation required with the list for the special skills. Number sequence listing the major operation for the production planning purpose of the key for the suggested shop layouts to indicate operations performed in the area. Information requested above the paragraph shall be based on the estimated workload on the following: the complete system overall rebuild, the end item overhaul rebuild, secondary item overhaul rebuild, components and assembly, sub-assembly. 10.3.6 Appendix F, the list of the plug item type and uncommon boards, even the major items, weapons for the ground support, equipment. Appendix G, list for the commercial government agency codes are strived with the Defensive Supply Agency Handbook, H42, which applies to these covered appendixes C and D above. Appendix H, rebuild of the production manufacturer data detail with required intelligent efficiency, save operation, all stages of maintenance activity that shall contain the following: troubleshoot disassembly procedure, rebuild repair procedures, preparation and instruction of depot overall procedures, safety requirements, if applicable, the depot maintenance, nuclear hardness maintenance requirement. Appendix I, depot class 5 of the inspection procedure, class 5 of the items conclusion, sub bulletins, supply bulletin 7421, stipulated in the contract procuring activity glossary, list of abbreviation definitions, all unique terms, acronyms throughout the study, the time standard, each of the item in Appendix A include an engineered estimate established for the time necessary to rebuild the item. These items should be derived with the factual data if possible with the accurate examination of the item. Addition of the item rebuild times of failure result rate should be also shown. Failure rate shall be expressed with the predict number of the failures per 100 times per year. workload figures, workload contribution, each line with an independentization of the compute of the product, the failure rate times file density times quantity per assembly times hours shall be required for each shop operation. These figures should be totaled to each shop for the entire system and the annual workshop workload which was predicted. Recommendation peculiarities of the system and end item special requirements, including depot maintenance of nuclear hardness feature, throwaway or versus depot rebuild or other. All right. And this was depot maintenance study for performing depot maintenance study data description.